Okay, so let's start by just arriving and settling. So we can include the sound of the rain, the drumming of the rain on the window, we know that we're sitting. You can feel the ground. You might feel the soles of your feet on the floor. And feeling that connection with the cushion or the chair through the sitting bones. And as best you can you relax the body, the lower half of the body? Relax the muscles in the thighs. Imagining them softening, just a little, lengthening. Tuning into the belly area, allowing the belly to be soft. Don't need to hold in the belly. And allow the breath to come down low. Maybe you can feel the movement of the breath around the navel, in and out, very slightly. Tuning into the chest area. Breath moving the body around the heart. Perhaps movement in the shoulders. Breathe in and out. Tuning into the hands, inviting the hands to unfurl, to be soft, to ungrasp. And the face, if it wants to, can soften. Around the jaw, the eyes. Back of the head can be long, long back of the neck. Coming into the whole of the body. If at any point you get lost in the practice, come back to the anchor of the breath in the belly or the hands or the heart space. Just come back to direct experience. It can be the sound of the rain. Keep the practice simple. If the mind goes off on one, it's a cue to come back here. So let's start with just seeing if we can spend a few minutes getting behind this intention to wish ourselves well. It's very human emotion, view. We want to be well. We don't want unhappiness. We don't want difficulty. We don't want conflict with others. We want a life with meaning. We want a life with integrity. Just allowing that wish to take root. You might imagine we're breathing this in. Sometimes people find phrases helpful. You can drop them in, gives the mind something to work with. Traditional phrases would be, may I be well, may I be free from suffering, may I grow. Like pebbles in a well, finding a phrase that resonates with your heart today and just waiting for a response. It's like a deep listening to the heart. Near to the heart. And we can now see what happens when we bring a friend to mind. So we're just seeing if we can very gently, naturally turn our attention to another person. We think about others, other people all the time. Very natural ability to just shift our attention to another person. For the next few minutes, wishing our good friend well. What we want for ourselves, we want for them too. Take your time bringing them to mind. If more than one person appears, perhaps staying with the first person if that helps you choose. Doesn't really matter, we can have other meditations with other friends. sense of getting behind your friend, wanting what's best for them, wanting this to come true. Imagining them at their best. So take your time here. Don't want to have a sense of dropping our friend. We can still be in the mix, but just shifting gently our attention to somebody we don't know now. Might be somebody here in the class. Might be somebody you are aware of at work or at school. But you don't really know anything about their life. They're a little bit of a 2D kind of character in your life. For a couple of minutes, seeing if we can have some interest in them, turn our awareness towards them. They're a fellow human being. We probably have so much in common. Best you can, wishing them well. Holding them in your mind's eye with loving kindness, without judgment. Fine to move if you feel uncomfortable. So this might be the part of the practice we need to apply some effort. You might find the mind slips off this person we don't know. May not, it might be you're focused, attentive, but don't worry if you're noticing the mind going elsewhere. It's perfectly natural. Practice is to set up this intention to come back to the person. In this next stage, the traditional description is the difficult person. They're not difficult. It's just you have a niggle with them. Probably best not to choose your arch enemy if you have one. Just somebody you have a little bit of a niggle with. A little bit of a something. Doesn't have to be big. There's just something there that doesn't feel so straightforward. Letting that be. It's not about we have to forgive them completely. But it's a direction we're aiming for. And what will help is seeing if we can hold them in our heart, in our mind's eye with kindness. Human beings are complex, human beings can be messy. None of us are at our best all the time. Can we drop the judgments just for a couple of minutes? Wish them well. So at any point you can ease off the practice by coming back to direct experience, the body, the breath, the sound of the rain. There is some effort, but keep it light, keep it playful. Just experimenting. It's not about getting it right or wrong. Try these phrases, may you be well, may you be free from suffering, may you grow, may you reach your potential. Coming to the final stage of the practice now. What we do now is we imagine all of these people together. So there's you, the friend, the person you don't know, the difficult person. You might want to imagine they're here. Maybe it's just more a presence, something more vague. Just seeing if we can extend this metta, this care, this kindness, this love to all of them equally. To feel the divisions in the heart start to dissolve. Maybe there can just be love and kindness for everyone equally. Just letting that in. Don't worry if this doesn't feel right. We're just giving something a go. And whatever glow or ember of love or care you've connected with in the practice, just seeing if you can extend that to others now. Other people you'll see later today. Maybe that can include animals you come across. Not just humans. This sense of all life. All life being included in this circle of love, of kindness. So this could be imagining people where you live, imagining wildlife around you where you live. Might even include people in other countries, maybe images of life, of wildlife too. Amazing web of interconnected living beings, all forms. Come out of the meditation in a minute, so just grounding again in your direct experience, the body, the sounds, the breath. Nothing particular to do now. Having a rest back.